Hi everybody, it's Christy with Christy Cole Artistry, and tonight I'm going to be working on a 16 by 20 canvas. I am going to be using an olive green, magenta, and some yellows, which I normally don't use. I'm also going to add some Extreme Sheen sterling silver into this painting. It's going to be on a white background, so I'm going to flood the canvas and then I'll be right back with you. Hey everybody, I'm back. I have flooded the canvas with my white Artist Loft Flow acrylic with Floetrol and water mixed in there. I also have some in this. This is actually a barbecue bottle, but it was a nice big bottle, so I decided I was going to put my whites in here. And my other bottle is just really a mess. So I'm just going to do a quick roundabout here, because I noticed I used my spatula tonight to spread my paint, and I noticed I missed a lot of my edges, so I'm just going to run a bead across my edges just to make sure it looks cleaned up. A little bit of missing here. I want to be sure my canvas is covered. Alright, so now I'm going to torch the bubbles because I see a lot of them popping up. So, oh yeah, so we're going to torch the bubbles and then we'll talk about the colors. I ran a test on my microphone tonight before running my whole video because if you notice, my last video was also missing volume or voice or whatever you want to call it, sound, because it turns out that it wasn't that my microphone wasn't charged. It turned out that the microphone, which I haven't had that long, just wasn't working, so I had to go pick up a new one. And this one runs on batteries, so I picked up a few spare batteries for it as well. So hopefully I won't have this problem in the future, but since I am learning how to do all these things myself, I did learn: test your equipment, all of it, even though you think it's ready. So again, I apologize for the last couple of videos and not having sound, but I've tested it today and we've got sound, so I'm going to try to get done a video tonight and try to keep up again. So again, tonight our colors are Master Touch Light Olive Green, not a color I use a lot. I'm going to put in the Extreme Sheen Sterling Silver somewhere in the painting. I don't know if I'm going to put it, I think I'm going to put it on top of the lime green. I think that's what I decided. Then I'm going to put in my Artist Loft Brilliant Magenta. Love this color. I think it looked nice with the green. Then on top of that, I'm going to try this new Artist Loft Metallic Red that I bought. I'm not sure what it's going to do, but I'm going to try it. And what I'm hoping will happen is when I put those colors next to my yellows, and this is that leftover yellow from my spring painting back a few months. It's still in great shape, so I'm going to use some of that up. I'm hoping that when that mixes with the reds and the magenta, it'll give us some oranges. And then lastly, I just bought this Artist Loft Metallic Lemon Yellow. So I'm going to try that on top of the soft yellow that we had. I think this combination will be really nice. So let's see what happens. Alright, so I decided tonight, oh my goodness, these lids. I decided that I was going to, I'm just going to go across kitty corner, but do I want to go this way? I think I'm going to go this way because I haven't done that in a while. So let's do that. Nice change of pace. There we go. There's our lime green. And again, I am going to put the silver on top of the green. I'm going to give this one a little squirt because it always has a blob at the top for some reason. So let's put our silver in now. I know silver looks better with black, but I didn't want to use like copper and gold. I've been using that so much lately that I wanted something else in there, but pearl I knew wasn't going to show up as well with the white background. So next is our brilliant magenta. There we go. I'm not going to put too much paint on here tonight because I would like some white space, and I know I've been really filling the canvases a lot lately. So I wanna get some white space on this one. And that was the metallic red. Now I haven't used this one before, so we're gonna see what happens. On top of that, and I'm gonna try to keep these red on top of the red, I'm gonna put the light yellow. Try to keep it together here. And then the metallic lemon yellow, which is a nice bright lemony yellow. Oh yeah, that's nice. There we go. All right, so let's torch these. And again, I'm just putting a light amount tonight because I want to see if I can just get it to lightly blow out instead of filling the whole canvas. I would just like something delicate for the first time in a while. I'm going to use my old attachment, the largest attachment, after I get all my hair dryers entangled. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to use this one. It's got the wide mouth on it because I think what I'd like is to get some wider blows out of this one. So let's see what happens. Alright, so we're going to go low with the power button and see if I can get, I think you all know what this is low is here, and then my power button is up here. If that doesn't work, we'll crank it up to high. Alright, let's see. I'm going to go this way first. Okay, let's try this again. Enough white here. Getting there. It's doing what I wanted to, just not to the extent that I'm looking for yet. I am very optimistic that this is going to come out beautiful in the end. Maybe I should just started with more, but I never know how these colors are going to come out. I mean, I've tried them on the small canvases and it just doesn't look the same. I am not going to put any more silver because the silver is meshing and turning a gray color I don't like. So we're just going to work with what we have here. See if we can get a little bit more blowout. That is pretty. Okay, wow. I've got a couple of spots here I want to torch. Oh, I like this. I've got some, like, looks like kind of fiery stuff going on here. I got the color that I wanted here with the extra stripes. This is a little bit muddy, but it's still developing, so it looks nice. There's a little bit of something going on here. I like this. This is really kind of pretty. Nice. My sides look pretty bad, but yeah, I need to fix those. So I am going to put you on pause while I fix up these sides. I can't even see that one right now, because this one looks terrible. And then I'm going to take out this spot here and give myself a little bit more white in here. So I'm going to do a couple of little things, and then I'll be back with you and show you the final painting. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I am back. I've cleaned up my sides, added a little bit of color here and there. The color combination isn't something I would normally do. It's pretty. For some reason, it reminds me of summer. Just the magenta, the green, and the yellows in there. So it's very summery, but not my normal color palette. I prefer blues and pinks, magenta, you know, those combinations. So I stretched a little bit and went outside my comfort zone. It's pretty. I need to tilt it up though, because I had to take it out of my little 4-square thing, but now the paint seems to be running this direction, so I want to get it back up there where it was. Everything's running off this side, so I'm going to do that with some popsicle sticks, just so that I can get it back where I had it over there. Yeah, I put it in those 4 posty things because I couldn't get it level. And this is a canvas, unfortunately, that I had sitting by my window here. And well, no water came in. We've had a lot of rain, so it's been moist by the window. So it warped a little bit, I think, is what the problem is. So yeah, I just want to prop this up so that this runs back this way, because I'm losing it all here and I lost all my white here. So I'm going to I wanted to tell you, or remind you, to scrape your sides. I know that there's a lot of dripping going on here, so you basically just run your popsicle stick around here, get off that extra paint, so that this painting that you've spent time creating doesn't just fall off like it's doing right here. And that's why, again, I've propped it up, and I'm going to scrape my sides now to help stop that from happening. And I see I've got a bit of a white spot here, so we are going to fix that. It's hard to see white missing on white until it starts to dry, and then you go, ooh, there it is. Alright, so I've got that. Do my little corner here. Get my side over here. And again, I'm just going to scrape it now, and then I'm going to come back. I set my timer on my phone, 10 minutes. I'll come back, do it again, and depending on the paint, I may have to come back and do it yet again. Today's paint seems to be okay. I mean, it seems like it's calming down already, which is good. Another bare spot. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you're cleaning off anything that could possibly pull this back down. You know, pull this down. This is still running off this side. I really want to get it back that way. I don't want to lose too much of my composition doing that. Because I don't want this to stretch out too much. I just want this to go back where it's supposed to be. So I may actually put a couple of cups under here temporarily. just to hike it up. Maybe one will do. Let's see if one will do. Yeah, and that'll help run it that direction. So again, scrape the underneaths. Right now I've got my paintbrush and I'm watching for little bubbles to pop up. I'm just going to take them out with my paintbrush. And then there's a spot here. I'm going to cover that spot and then I'm going to bring you down and show you the final painting. Since I'm tilting this, I'm going to give this a good dousing because none of this, or this whole corner got missed. Alright, so I'm going to, I'll bring you down so that you can see the composition and let me know what you think about these colors. They're not my cup of tea, but again, you gotta stretch outside your comfort zone. Can't do blue paintings all the time, can't do purple paintings all the time. I think it would have looked better on a black canvas, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I've done several black background paintings, and I still have them, so I wanted to stick with what was selling, but I've been watching people going outside their comfort zone, so I decided maybe I should try going outside mine. Alright, well, here is my painting, and I'm going to bring you down so you can see it up close. Be right back. So this is the final painting. There is some beautiful colors in here. We've got the magenta and the white dancing. We've got the green, yellow, and magenta kind of flowing here in this really cool design. And then we have these oranges that almost look like a flower coming out of the painting. That is so pretty. I love this corner as well because the way the magenta and the green just sort of mixed together and spiderwebbed out like this. The whole thing has these unique little characters about it that's really pretty. So that is the whole painting, and I'm going to high gloss varnish this one, and once it's done and dried, it'll go up on my website. If you want to avoid paying shipping in the US and Canada, you can email me, and that information will be at the end of the video as well. Email me, I will pay the shipping. So, alright, well, thank you. Take care of yourselves. Hope you're having a wonderful summer. It just began, so I hope you have a great summer and get back to doing the things that you want to do. So, until next time, appreciate you. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm just going to show you the dried results of our summer painting that with the lime green, the yellows, and the magenta. I do like it now that it's dry. A lot of the white spaces I was concerned about have filled in. So I'm going to take you in just so you can see what I'm talking about. And here is one of the spots we had a lot of white. And look at these nice swirls that filled in. I really like that. And here was my favorite little spot. The way the magenta and the yellows mixed in for the oranges. It's beautiful. And the whole thing is much nicer now that it's darker. I don't know if you can see it, but there is such a shimmer off that metallic lemon. And when I give this either 2 coats of varnish, or I bought a new gloss spray varnish that I'm thinking about trying on this one because I think it'll really make those the metallic pop. So, but here is the final painting, and now that it's dry, I really like it. And then once it's high glossed again, all those colors will pop again, but they won't be all white here. It'll be all filled in, so it'll look much nicer. So there is that painting.